Now, the lovely Laura Cunningham is here, and she's the golden girl of the celebrity circle at the moment and can do no wrong when it comes to clothes.
But how can you dress like Cheryl Cole on a wallet-friendly budget? Laura Cunningham is here with some celeb-inspired looks. Good morning, Laura.
Good morning.
Hello, hello, hello.
I have some really similar to the celebs looks this morning.
Our favourite fashion of the week, how we can dress like celebs, almost exactly like them for a fraction of the price.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, Cheryl Cole's first up.
Exactly. You'll probably recognise this dress straight away. She wore something really similar to the Brits
There
this year.
she is in the dress.
That's the one.
And who was that by?
George Chakra. And it was a really kind of, you know, it hit the headlines a lot. It's the floral applique designer, and the white is very striking and stuff. And
very
just
girly, pretty,
yeah.
isn't it?
But it's cute, but it's kind of sexy as well. So, and easy to wear because of the shape. Not that she needs it, the cow.
We weren't going to be that mean.
Yeah, we were. We were just waiting until a bit later.
Yeah. Put three girls on fashion. This is what's going to happen.
Okay, so this is almost identical. Who's this by?
It's really good. This is by. It's in Julian, which is in Stephen's Green Shopping Centre. Yeah. Yes. Now they're only in Stephen's Green, but if you're coming up to Dublin at all to do Christmas shopping, head in there and have a look. It's brilliant. It's like a great combination between a boutique and a high street store. Yeah. Not as expensive as a boutique can be, but you'll get things that are different and aren't in every high street store on your road.
People might think this is 274 euros. That is a bit expensive, but how much would the real deal have cost? Thousands, would it?
You know, 10 grand.
Yeah.
God knows. Well, I mean, yeah, upwards of it.
Yeah, so you're getting good value for money there.
Absolutely, and it's a really good kind of, it's very similar, but it's not identical, but it has the sheer back. If you can just spin around there, Ollie will have a look. Which I love. Isn't that great?
It reminds me,
sexy actually.
Don't you think it's like a dress somebody would wear as an ice skater or something? Yeah. So I'm not to denigrate the dress.
Yeah.
Really heavy flesh tights.
Yeah, exactly.
American tan.
And the shoes are lovely actually, aren't they?
They are. They're from Corky's, $39.99, and they're very similar to the Jimmy Choo.
We were saying they're very similar to the Jimmy Choo ones.
They are.
Gorgeous. Look at the height of them.
They're great.
Loving the shoes. Actually, Julian do amazing dresses.
They're really great. Yeah. And like I say, it's something a little bit different. Not everyone at the party is going to have them.
But they do cool, trendy dresses and long ball gowns as well. They do everything.
Absolutely, yes.
And all prices as well.
Type stuff, isn't it?
Yes. Loads of different price ranges too, yeah.
Okay, now.
Yes,
another cow.
Yeah, don't like her either.
Well.
She actually wore this during the summer, and she was kind of very ahead of her time, as she is, because she's Kate Moss, because this was very autumn-winter for this year. A little black lace number, and of course the short-sleeved, or the long-sleeved mini, I should say, is very much the look for this year for party wear.
And laces everywhere as well.
Absolutely huge, time and time again. Yeah, well, if I'm wearing it, you know, it must be in fashion.
It must be.
So this is €52 in warehouse, but they actually have 15% off at the moment, so it works out as 40-something at the moment. It's on for this week anyway. I'm not sure about next week.
Bargain.
Short, so you have to be prepared to get the legs out.
It is, absolutely. I mean, you could very much wear this with opaques, of course. I left them bare like Kate did. But as you can actually see, this is very figure-hugging, this dress, and not everyone will get away with this. Yeah. What I've done is I put a little tutu skirt on over my dress, and it acts as a sort of a peplum. So if you want to wear something like this, but you feel a bit hippie in it, just get yourself a little tutu skirt and belt it.
Okay.
Clever idea,
yeah. Isn't it?
Yeah, it just means
that's not that dress, is it?
It's not. It's very similar. This is from Urban Outfitters. It's €40, and it's just too kind of short and tight for I have hips or whatever, so I just wore a little tutu skirt.
Like most real women.
Exactly. Yeah. Yes, that's a great idea. And opaque tights, right?
Exactly.
Let's hear it for opaque tights. What would we do without them? I don't know. I don't know how we cope before. Face wipes and opaque tights. Okay, Fern Cotton. I think she's really cool, Fern Cotton. I do like her style.
She's amazing.
She is cool.
Yeah. Time and time again, she just knocks it out of the park, and she wears things that are a little bit different from everyone else, but she's not
she doesn't follow
either.
The pack.
No, she doesn't.
Yeah.
She's not trying to be Lady Gaga either. You know, you can see her walking down the street in this gear.
Yeah.
She's just a little bit alternative.
Yeah, it's wearable enough actually.
Yeah,
isn't it?
exactly.
Yeah.
She's sort of semi-edgy. That's what I like to call her.
Okay, well, can we have a look at Fern Cotton in all of her glory? There she is, and there's our version.
This was at the Q Awards, and she was in an Olivia Rubin dress, of course, really popular with the likes of Girls Aloud. She's a London designer. She's really good. So she has, this is all one dress, but I've actually put a top and a dress together. You can see the boots there are very similar to the one she has on her too. They're actually from No Name, and they're €12. You can't argue with that.
€12.
Leopard print boots are huge at the moment. They're in Topshop and Office and the whole thing. You can see there a little puffy dress from Dunn's, €35, and actually it's been reduced to €25, just being told as well. The little dress.
It's all one dress, isn't it?
No, it's a top and a dress.
It's actually a dress on top of a dress. The little dress underneath is $39.99 from Swamp and Stevens
Double
Green.
dressing is all the rage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And then the dress popped on top of it is, as I said, reduced to €25 now in Dunnes stores. But any kind of little sweetheart neckline dress put over a top like that, it's great, because a lot of people like the bandeau dresses, but again, they're not mad about their arms, so they kind of rule it out.
So
you
use
can do
other
something
stuff
like that
in your wardrobe to hide bits that you don't want.
Exactly, yeah. Emphasise what you like your waist. And
it's
then
a great copy for the fern cotton dress. Fair play, well done.
Yeah, it's quite similar, all right.
And I love the fact that the shoes are only 12 euros.
12 euros, that's a
Can't
steal.
argue with
You
that.
deserve an award for that on your own, on its own. Look at them.
Like I say, they have something similar in Topshop and Office at the moment. They'd be up around the €100
They're from
mark.
No Name, those boots?
No Name for €12,
Okay.
and of course No Name are all over the country. So.
Okie dokie.
Great.
Thank you very much. Okay, Madonna. I just actually said to you in the break, I went, is she still a style icon? And we kind of went,
I
She's
suppose
very
with
hit or
Katie's
miss.
being back, she would be, wouldn't
Yeah,
she?
yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. She doesn't like to do anything kind of by half measures, and
No,
this outfit is
no.
very much not done by half. She was at the Met Costume Institute Gala during the summer, and of course everyone goes a bit crazy for that one. So she wore a little Louis Vuitton number that it raised a few eyebrows, but
there
it's
she
a
is.
really cool version.
She's a bit old, is she, for that? I don't know. Who am I to say? I don't
The
know.
tie-high boots and the whole thing, it is a bit crazy,
Is that
but
the one with the mad bow in her hair?
yeah, which
Yeah.
I left off. I decided not to do that to
Yeah,
Jenny
I
this
thought that
morning.
was hideous.
There was a bit of a Bjorg vibe going on there. It was a bit madcap for Madonna.
Yeah, I guess.
But great dress that you have here. Where's this from, Laura?
This is from Julian again. And this is £149.90 at the moment. It's reduced. It was, I think it was in around the £250 mark.
Very short.
It's pretty
low, I'm scared.
Again, opaque tights are our friend. So I put it with the thigh-high boots, just like Madonna. But you could easily wear, of course, big high shoes, opaque tights to make it a bit easier. It's easy on the hips, though. I will give it that, the way it's puffed out and on the arms.
She says that's the only bit it's easy on.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah,
You need to be
You're
very young dress.
It's like extremely young and brave and fearless when everything's tight and flab doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Great dress.
Thankfully, flab does not exist in Jenny's world, so she's okay in this.
Great boots. Where are the boots from, actually? If we go down and have a look at the boots.
Topshop, 152. They're great because they're suede. The thigh-high boots are brilliant and lovely, and I love them. But when they're leather, they can, you don't want to border on looking a little bit tarty sometimes.
Is
You have to be
much
careful.
more kind of classy way to do those
It
boots.
really is, especially
And
with black opaque tights or leggings underneath them. Then they're quite elegant looking.
Yeah.
And if you're going to show off a whole load of flesh, you might as well cover up some of
up the
it.
rest.
Too,
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. If you're wearing it with a mini, opaque tights, just make it work.
Fantastico.
Well done, Laura.
Gorgeous stuff this week. Okay, what have you been loving out in the high street, Laura? Where should everyone go? People are going shopping this weekend for presents, for things to buy for themselves, for party dresses. What's your top tips?
It's predictable as it is. Topshop, just every time they just knock it out of the park. They're brilliant. Sales on everywhere there at the moment, so you can
pre-Christmas sales.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I love that.
Which is quite unusual, actually, isn't it?
Yeah.
It kind of reflects the year we've had, I suppose.
Absolutely, yeah. I guess they have to get the people into the shop, so there's a lot of 20% sales, all 15%, and it's off their current stock, which is great. It's not rubbish from ages ago, so that's great.
It's not
And Laura,
past
what
seasons.
great buys should people buy now that's going to carry them into the next season?
I would just, at this point, maybe stop buying sequency, glitzy things.
Okay,
Just leave
stay
that
away
behind.
from the sequins.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've been looking at it since the summer. I
We're
think we're all a bit over it.
overdosing on sequins, aren't we?
Yeah,
People are still
absolutely.
buying
I
them.
know, and I like them, but they're just everywhere.
They are everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, bits of it, of course,
Yeah.
great for the party
Yeah.
season. But if you're investing in pieces now, or if you're buying someone gifts for Christmas, I would just kind of say, well, they're not going to wear that in
Don't buy
January,
sequins.
February. Yeah, leave
Okay.
sequins at home.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Laura, great advice as always, and great fashion. Thank you
Thank you
very
very
much.
much. Pleasure.